Welcome everyone to MSPY YouTube yoga channel. So thank you for joining this specific practice today. So what I had in mind was to do a 30-minute practice, but you really focusing on like grounding poses and forward folds. And I want you to stay tuned until the end of the practice because I have some super exciting news. Okay, so we are going to start with our legs straight out in front of us. We're going to shift our seat back and beginning with traditional Paschimotanasana, our seated forward fold. So what I like to do here is to just shift my seat side to side and then kind of get a little bit deeper into the pose. So this is going to look very different for everyone. If you do have neck injuries or neck pain, it is advisable to keep your head up. Otherwise, you can literally drop your head down and round into your back. There's nothing wrong with rounding your back. If you can't grab hold of your feet, bend your knees. And with every exhale, soften and deepen. Continue to breathe into your lower back. And push yourself, you guys. We want to move past our threshold. We want to obviously do it with intelligence. Not going past it without understanding your limits. And lift your head up and slowly rising up. Bring your hands behind you, fingers pointing forward. Bend your knees so that your feet are flat on the ground. Reverse tabletop, lifting your seat up and dropping your head back. So we're here for 3 breaths. Lift into your tailbone, squeeze your seat. Relax your neck. And think about expanding your solar plexus. Bring your chin to your chest and then lower down. We're going to extend the right leg forward. Bend into the left knee so that your left foot is next to your inner thigh. Lift your seat up. Bring your left arm on the inside of your knee and extend your arms forward to grab hold of your foot. Again, this can be with your knee bent or straight. If your leg is straight, you can try, grab hold of that foot. Really stretching forward. We're going to add on into Marichasana, one of the versions, where you're wrapping your left arm around your shin and then wrapping your right arm behind you. And maybe you can grab hold of your fingers here. If not, you can continue extending your arms forward. Press down into your left heel. Keep shifting your seat back and activating your right foot. Slowly rise up, extend the left leg, and let's move into the other side. Flatten and ground. Right arm on the inside and grab hold of your foot. Try go a little bit deeper. And then we can move into the bind, wrapping your arm in front of your shin and then grabbing hold of your head. Keep shifting your seat back. And you'll really feel the benefits of this pose. One more breath. And release. And rise. Good. Extend both the legs out in front of you. And bend one knee at a time. Place your feet flat on the ground. And we will windshield wipe from side to side. Just loosen up any stagnant energy in the joints and the muscles. Bring your feet together and your knees apart for our butterfly shape. Again, shift the seat back and fold forward. So I have always struggled with this pose. It's taken me many years to get it as far as I can right now. And I can tell you now that it feels so much more accessible. And when an asana or posture is accessible, you're able to move a little bit deeper and beyond the pose itself. And that's what I really love about yoga, is that eventually you get to a place where you almost are beyond the physical body, and you can go deeper into the mental layer, or even a deeper, far more spiritual layer. Slowly rise up, bring your knees together, and we're going to open up the legs super wide. Again, you shift your seat back to give you that extra mobility in the hips. Okay? Option is, of course, just to stay here. And then inch yourself forward as far as you can. Of course, the warmer the body is, the deeper it will go. So we're going to come back and revisit this pose again. So I want you to remember where you were at. Now bend into your right knee, bring your heel towards your groin, and fold forward. Rise up. Swap out the legs. And fold forward. I'm like trying so hard to press down into my right hip. and rise. So let's come back into those wide legs, and maybe you'll surprise yourself. Maybe you might even get a millimeter lower. And slowly rise up. Good. Whew. Let's bring the knees together. Take your time. Okay. Extend the legs out in front of you again, together. We're going to bend into the right knee, right foot on the outside of the leg. And option to keep this left leg straight or bend it. We're going to find our twist to the right. If you want to get into a bind here, go for that. And what's really nice about this practice is that it can be a practice for every day. Good. Turn to the front. And now I want you to stack your right knee over your left knee. For Gamokhasana legs, you can just hang out here and focus on the length of your back and your breathing. It's a really nice meditative pose. If you want to explore a deeper shape, you can fold all the way forward. And rise up. Extend the legs out in front of you. Bend into the knees, windshield one. Okay, let's do our Ardhamatsyendrasana twist, the other side now. Bending into your left knee, Try to get really long and twist to the left. To the front, stacking knee on knee. You can also separate your feet a little bit further away from each other. The option is to stay nice and long. If you like, fold it forward. And what I like about forward folds is that you can incorporate a softer element to the practice. You don't have to extend and explore deeper if you don't want to. And slowly rise up. Good. Extending both legs out in front of you. Shake them out. Okay, place your feet flat on the ground. We're going to do another reverse tabletop. Fingers pointing forward. And press down, engage into the hips. Because we've been folding forward quite a bit, it's important to also expand the chest and counteract all those movements. So plug the blades towards each other and bring your shoulders back and down, but away from your ears. And release, good. Okay, we're going to lie on our backs now for our figure four, also known as half pigeon. So place your right ankle onto your left knee towards your chest, thread your fingers through, and find your breath. Release both feet flat, and the other side. And release both feet flat on the ground. We can make our way into Shavasana. Allow yourself to empty, to soften. Breathe, start making movements. Stretch. And let's come on up. So, like I said in the beginning of the practice, I have some exciting news. I'm going to be doing a one-day yoga retreat on the 6th of October at Farmhouse 58, and it really is going to be focusing on the chakras. So if you don't know anything about the chakras, this will be a great way for you to learn. So you can check out the link below. Otherwise, you can just message me in the comments below. Bye guys.